Swadee krap and welcome to Thailand News Today. Once again coming to you remote from my living room, and we've got another cat here today. We'll see if we can get them on camera a little bit later. Now we're starting with some politics today. We're going to finish with a bang, and don't forget that tomorrow is September the 26th, the end of the visa amnesty. Certainly hope you've got things sorted out in your neck of the woods. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy our daily musings about things happening around Thailand. Then please subscribe. It's the right thing to do. Anyway, let's get started as I get an alert from my computer with today's news. Thailand's MPs and senators have kicked the constitutional can down the road for at least another month, probably a lot longer, after they failed to come to any agreement yesterday to vote on some options to change the Thai charter. A panel will be set up to examine 6 motions that were proposed and debated over the past 2 days. The reality of the vote and the setting up of an investigative committee could push any vote on real reform well into 2021. The 2 houses of parliament voted 431 to 255 to delay the vote. Pheu Thai and the Move Forward Party described the vote as a way to stall for time, complaining that the decision was moving the country towards a dead end. Meanwhile, up to 2,000 protesters were gathered outside the unfinished parliamentary buildings as an act of solidarity for the MPs supporting the changes to the current Thai constitution. The protesters viewed the afternoon's proceedings as a blunt stalling tactic to keep the current parliament and its unelected senators in power. The session ran until 8:30 last night. Rather than face the angry mob of anti-government protesters at the front of the building, most of the senators escaped on boat at the rear of the building, which backs onto Bangkok's Chao Phraya River. Thailand's hotels are facing a bleak and dark time ahead, with Thailand's borders remaining largely closed and many of the businesses still shut up. There are thousands of hotels and a related millions of staff waiting for things to improve. C9hotelworks.com MD Bill Barnett is one of the region's most respected consultants for the industry. We asked Bill how they're all surviving.
In our mind, it's dark and it's going to get darker. I think, realistically for the resort markets, it's really impossible for a market like, say, Phuket, where I'm sitting today, sub 10% domestic visitors traditionally. You're not going to survive, and you're going to be break even in hotels with domestic tourism as well.
Yeah.
Only you can't depend on that. Even for Bangkok hotels, we see now from the original ASQ hotels, many of the larger hotels are saying they can't even break even unless they're alternative state quarantine hotels. So they have to do something. So they can't just sit there and say, we hope we have guests. That's why we think things probably is going to get worse till it gets better. That's the reality.
Well, after coming in for a bit of negative online attention, the title deeds of the Sipanwa Phuket Resort Hotel have been investigated and found to be in order. The 5-star hotel first attracted the attention of netizens when its owner, Warasit Isara, publicly criticised an anti-government activist. His Instagram tirade prompted outrage from those who support the current protest movement, with netizens calling for a boycott of his property. Shortly after, the Civil Society for State Welfare called on the Social Security Office to clarify its investment in the resort's trust fund. This was echoed by at least one opposition MP and anti-corruption activists. Responding to the land rights issue, the Phuket Land Office has issued a statement to say the hotel does not occupy state land. Thailand's COVID-19 task force is going to advise the government next week to extend the current emergency decree at least another month, again. The Centre for COVID-19 Situation Administration plans to discuss the matter next Tuesday and put it to Cabinet for consideration on Wednesday. The state of emergency or emergency decree, which has been extended several times since its introduction in March, is due to expire at the end of this month. It's been extended on a month-by-month basis many times this year since it was introduced to short-circuit the process of implementation of COVID-19 preventative measures. Now the CCSA says an extension is vital to ensure various government agencies can work speedily as the country starts welcoming back visitors. Well, somehow Phuket's annual vegetarian festival is coming back next month. Officials say they're going to be asking participants to strictly adhere to social distancing protocols. Good luck with that. The 2020 Phuket Vegetarian Festival will take place from October the 17th to the 25th. Given the fireworks and crackers exploding in your face if you attend any of the events, it's probably a good idea that the governor is insisting visitors wear face masks. We'd recommend eye goggles as well. The grotesque piercings, the noisy parades and visits to the shrine are good news for Phuket's tourism, and bad news if you're a vegetable. Many adherents to the Chinese Heritage Local Festival will go without sex, alcohol and meat for the week or so of the festival. The week of events and ceremonies hopes to scare away the bad gods again, but especially this year attract some extra visitors to the festival. Well, that's the end of our third week of Thailand News Today, as we've come back along with some other videos, and we hope to bring you some more interviews and interesting videos over the next few weeks as well. We've got a very special month coming up in October with some special events that we are going to be covering exclusively here on the Thaiger. Have a great weekend. Please subscribe, and we'll see you again on Monday. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Sitting under the table was Dam all the way through the video. Say hello, Dam. Okay, that's enough. Great, I know you enjoyed the video, so did I. Yes. Good cat. Scratch. Very obedient. Good cat. Yes, that's right, lick.